Hi, friends. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Can you hear me? Sorry, I'm gonna try my best to look at the camera. This is all new to me. So we are trying new things, different things. This is stream, so this is exciting. First and foremost, let's talk about my glasses. I have new glasses. Looking fly. Pineapple juice, we are good. Okay, is the sound echoey for you? I think I figured out how to fix that. Actually, I don't know how to fix that. I thought I knew how to fix that. Is it echoey? You can hear me, but I'm echoing. I thought I fixed it. How about now? Is it better? Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me now. Uh-oh. I don't think you can hear me now. Ruh-roh. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me. Better. Okay, so you can hear me now? Pineapple juice, we're good? Okay. Listen, my friends. Not only did we have to put on a fun award show for you guys, because I'm very excited for this. I don't know the winners. I don't know. Bethany wrote me these awesome cards. So I don't know who is winning. Okay. If I move closer, is it better? I'm trying. Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. You know what? I've never streamed nicely, so we're gonna get through this. There's just so much going on. My ADHD brain is like trying to focus on so many things. But let me start the TikTok live. They just are gonna watch, but they can't be here for long. Excuse me. Okay. We're doing great. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready for our first annual Screamies? So first, I just want to say that currently, the last time I checked, and I don't have it live up with me, so I can't look at it. But last we were we're a little less than $4,000 away from our goal. So that's phenomenal. I am so excited. Hello, if you are on TikTok, head over to YouTube because that's where the fun is. There's going to be a lot more going on there. So, we're going to have a great day. I'm going to try to engage with the chat with you guys as we go, but try to keep things moving. So yeah, the other crazy thing. So get this. We had over 3,000 votes for the award show. Isn't that super exciting? I was so excited. We had over 3,000 votes, 3,400 votes. Today I have my strawberry bubbly water and regular water to drink. It's going to be so fun. Okay. So weird. The YouTube on TV is way ahead of the YouTube app. Ruh-roh. Thank you, Beach. I learned a lot of things this week. So you guys, if you ever come to my normal stream, you know that I am generally a hot mess, but a hot mess that makes things work. You know what I mean? And that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a bit of a hot mess that we're going to make work. Okay? It's going to be super fun. So, without further ado, thank you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. We are in for a ride. I put this in for 2 hours, but I might be super nervous and we might not get there the full 2 hours. But anyway, okay. Do you have a kitten co-host? The little Goyles will probably be joining me. I've learned that Casita likes to sleep on my shoulders, which is so sweet. We have Mama in the house. Shadow is somewhere in here. So is Foof. Like, we've got the whole gang in here. And Casita and Candela might actually be sleeping on the bed. So you've raised nearly $10,500. So I just wanted to explain quickly before we hop into the full awards show what that money... Oh, Mama. Mama sometimes uses me as her scratching post. It's abuse. This money is going to go to our sponsored spay-neuter program. So where I live, we don't have a low-cost spay-neuter option. The closest option for us is about an hour away, and a lot of people in my community can't get to that. They can't go an hour out of their way to spay-neuter their animals for a low-cost option. So what we've been able to do by partnering with our local veterinary practice that we work exclusively with, I love them so much, we've been able to offer them $20 spay-neuter surgeries for boys or girls, it doesn't matter. On top of that, we have been able to offer them a microchip, a rabies shot, and an RCP vaccine if they want. And so that has been a huge success. We've done a little over, I believe, 100 surgeries so far this year, and we're looking to do 400 or 500 more. So all the funds raised from this is going to go to that, which is amazing, which we love. It is abuse. I love Mama, but man, she is queen of the house. I know my mic is a little bit quieter, and I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that. So just turn your volume all the way up. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the show because we're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. And if you are on TikTok, you should head over to YouTube because that is where all the fun is. And there's going to be a lot of things that you won't be able to see on TikTok if you are not on YouTube. And plus, we're going to end the TikTok live in probably like 25 minutes because everything's going to be here. Anyway, yes, if you're able to donate $5, $1, whatever you're able to donate, it helps so much. And it doesn't matter how much you donate. You guys are going to be put in for a drawing for some prizes. Tell them what they could win. So these are some of the prizes that were donated by some wonderful individuals and Etsy companies. I have them all linked in the description below, but this right here, this is going to be a really good example, this image here, of what our winners actually will get. This one with any of the paintings ones are going to be our first, second, and third place winners. So the people who, you know, we put in for the drawing because you donated and you get a prize, which is awesome. I'm so excited for that. All of these prizes were donated. You get like a little Screamies card with, if you are just a donor, we say thank you so much. You get a Screamies card. You get some cat toys. You get a painting. And if you are a winner of the categories, each category winner, the humans, there's a lot of cat friendly stuff, but the humans will get a prize. So we're very excited. Hello. I have a guest, although she is hiding under. So these are super awesome. I cannot kiss Plum for you, but I'm assuming that this means Plum's mom is in the chat. Hello, Plum's mom. Those are great prizes. Yeah, and they were all donated. So that's like the best thing we can ask. You know what I mean? So are we ready to get this started? How do we donate and enter? So linked in my bio in my TikTok is the link to the GoFundMe. Once you have gone into the GoFundMe and you've donated, we will find all your information there. Even if you're anonymous, we can see who you are. And then we should be able to contact you and get you your prizes. If you are on the YouTube channel, it is linked below. You should be able to see it right in the description. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Louis says, run me my check. Louis. All right. I love that we have so many adopters in here and just you guys as well. So, without further ado, I think we're going to start with the category that I am very much looking forward to, which really, if we look back on 2021, was kind of the time that really got For the Love of Kitten Rescue and Miss Dixie's kind of off the charts. You know what I mean? And that was the idea that the kittens were going to sue us. So, Bruno's grandma's in here. Hello. Is this just for Americans? No, we should be able to ship internationally as well. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Even if we have to jump through some hoops, I don't see why. I will pay hundreds of dollars to get you your prize, okay? And it won't come out of the rescue money. It'll come out of me. But we are, and you're Canadian, we should be able to do that. So we are going to start with most likely to sue. I don't think you guys are ready for this. Yes, to sue, to bully me. A lot of people ask me like how I come up with these captions in the morning, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I usually just think of like the nicest way I can be mean to myself and how to make it like cute and funny. You know, I feel like a little bit of self-degradation is funny, you know, and it's humbling. Like you need that in your life. So let's start. Hopefully you guys could hear. The first one is going to probably be a little bit of a doozy. Let's, hopefully we can hear, hopefully you guys can hear all the music and everything because we have a treat. We are in for a treat. Are you ready? For the category of most likely to sue you for everything you are worth, here are the nominees. Okay, we can do that. You ready? Okay. It's good morning. Hi. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, first off, how did we feel about that? Did we love it? My friend Kay put all that together for us, so we need to have a round of applause for Kay. She put together all of the highlight videos that you're going to see for this night. And if we go through all of the nominees, let's just take a moment and let's really go through each and every one of them. Okay. We start off strong with Ed. We know Ed. Ed is all of the things important for suing. He has determination. He has volume. And he has persistence. Ed was fairly top-notch in this. We can do that. You ready? Next is Lilo. Okay, I know my mic is low in comparison. What I have learned this week is I need a new mic. And that's just going to be what's going to be. I'm sorry. It's not going to be perfect. We know this is going to be a disaster. It's going to be a little bit of a disaster. I'm sorry. Next is Lilo. Lilo has girl boss energy. And while she was not always as loud as Ed, she was just as persistent. And she had, how do I put this delicately? She had a few more brain cells to rub together so she could figure things out differently. You know what I mean? Okay. Next, we move on to the Duck Bros. If you guys remember, I think that they were probably the loudest group of kittens I've ever fostered. They were always and perpetually screaming. Like, oh my gosh. I would walk into the room, they would scream. They were running around, they would scream. They were just so vocal. And I know Louie is in here. Louie's in the chat. Hey, Louie. Louie in particular was a loud boy. And if you guys remember, if you were around for the Duck Bros, they always compared me to different types of vegetables, and they were vegetable insults. And while it hurt my soul, it was a creative challenge every day. You know what I mean?
It's good morning. Hi. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we don't need to watch that again. Okay. All right. I wish I had a soundboard so I could do a drum roll. Now, Bethany did say when she handed me these cards, because again, I don't know the winners. I don't know who I don't know the winners. That should be pretty self-explanatory. But she did say if it was a total blowout, that she would have just put the name of the winner. But if it was close, she would put the name of the first and second place winner. And what she did say is that there is going to be a little drama. So, you know, we may have some upsets, things we weren't particularly expecting. So, drum roll, please. And the winner for most likely to sue you for everything you are worth is Ed. I mean, we should have seen that come in. Congratulations, Ed. You, sir, are most likely to sue you for everything you are worth. And because there was only one name on it, we know that Ed won by a landslide. Oh yes, we love Bethany. If there's any reason that this was able to happen today, it's for two reasons. 1, Bethany. 2, Kay. Me? Barely getting by. So most likely to sue for our 2021 award season is Mr. Edward Muran. What a good lucky boy. Which ironically, as we all now know, has not said a peep in his new home, in his forever home. Only I got the sass. Let's see. Yep, Bethany Queen, Ed above all. Thanks Bethany Kane Mary. It's wonderful. Logo properly. It's magnificent. Thank you for the logo. That was Grace. Grace did that. If you are on TikTok, make your way over to YouTube, because I will be ending the TikTok live shortly. Okay. So that is one category down. We are however many minutes in. We are 19 minutes in. He's very much content there. I know he's very happy. He was happy here, but like there's something about a bottle baby that they just scream for food. Like that's just how they know how to get food. It's just how it is. Okay, moving on to our next category. Bonded duo. Now, I was watching the comments on TikTok this week, and I did see that some of you were a little upset that I made you choose between Splatter and Bugle, and Dudley and Dobby, and Lilo and Stitch. And you know what? Life is full of difficult choices, okay? It is what it is. So, now we are going to move right along to our bonded duo.
Little pumpkin. Yes. Yes. I love you. Hello? Good morning. Ears.
Ugh, the memories, you know? The memories. Let's walk through that one more time, a little slower, shall we? Sweetest bonded duo? Yes. Bugle and Splatter. We all know the love story. Spicy meets spicy. They hide together. They're very nicey. And now, happy in their forever home. Ugh, what a love story for the ages. We do know also that Splatter Splatter always loved Bugle more than Bugle loved Splatter, but I think Bugle just did a really good job of hiding it.
A pumpkin.
Next is Lilo and Stitch. If you guys remember, when Lilo and Stitch were just growing up, and I was like, I think Lilo might be too much for Stitch, and I wasn't sure if they'd be a good pair together. Turns out I was wrong, because you know what? They are incredibly bonded, and Stitch is the one that starts all shenanigans nowadays. I know this was a very hard category.
Yes. I love you.
Okay, oh wait. This video, Kay couldn't have picked a better video to describe Flow Rider and Worldwide. Worldwide was the most chaotic individual kitten I think I have ever fostered, besides Plum. Padum and Flo take the cake on wildest kittens I have ever fostered. Flo, like, bless his wonderful, loving heart. He put up with Mr. Worldwide so much. And in this video, you can clearly see how much Mr. Worldwide was just like clinging to his brother and how much his brother put up. It's my favorite. Mac and Trout. The fishies are the reason I'm here with you today. I downloaded TikTok. Actually, the reason we chose to do the Screamies in March, one, because we had the idea in February. Two, March marks 1 year of me being on TikTok, of sharing all of the journeys with you guys. And all the journeys started with the fishy babies. If you've been here since the fishies, or you went back and watched from the fishies, they were rescued from a parking garage, and initially we had only caught 3 of them, and like a week later we had caught Trout. And Mac and Trout, just like they just stuck to each other. He was so happy to see her, and they were just so incredibly bonded and sweet. And yes, they got adopted together. No, I have not heard much from them, but they did get adopted together. The fishies were the first babies that were there when I followed. Oh, it's been a whole year. Can you believe that? Can't wait to do the second annual Screamies. Mutual meatloaf. Oh, and Dudley and Dobby. Dudley and Dobby, the boys who got away, but in the best way possible. If you guys know, I adopted them out in 2020 2020. And they got returned about a year later in 2021. And in December, their new mom flew down to South Carolina from Washington, D.C., and together we flew both of the boys back to Washington, D.C., where they are living their forever best life. But they are quite the bonded little goobers. My dud and my dobs. If they had gotten along with Shadow and Mama and everyone, I would have kept them, but they didn't. And that just is what it is.
Hello? Good morning.
Okay. Salbal and Eagers. Easily one of my favorite duos. And if you guys remember, Eagers had a lot of poop problems. Later, we will vote on worst poops of 2021. Him and Sriracha were head for head in that category because, Edgar had very healthy poops, but he just couldn't poop, you know? And Sally hitched a ride in a car engine, and they both ended up here, and somehow they became the perfect little pair. And you know what? I got an update from them about a week ago. I won't show the picture because they shared their daughter. But Eagers and Salbal are big now, and Eagers is so fluffy, and The picture was of the daughter holding Eagers, and Sally still had her little ball in her mouth. So they are thriving and living the best life.
Eagers.
Okay. It's a tough category. I felt bad that we put that together because whew, that is tough on you guys. But I have the answers right here. All right. That was the wrong one. I would have spoiled the next category. This is the one. The sweetest bonded duo. The tension is real. I really wish I had a soundboard where I could play this. And the winner for the sweetest bonded duo is... Oh! This is an upset. One of the closest calls yet. We had a very close first and second. In second place, are you ready? Bugle and Splatter. They came in second. You know who came in first? Dud and Dovs. Dudley and Dobby came in first. My sweet boys. Crazy. We got you for the drum rolls. I see them. Thank you. It's so cute. The drama, the upset. Honestly, I for sure thought Bugle and Splatter had that one in the bag because they're one of the most recent duos that we've had. They're fresh on everyone's mind. But Dudley and Dobby coming in for the win on that one. I am shocked, TBH. Oh, hello. Come here. She is also shocked. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. Wild. That's so exciting. So someone asked in the chat, I saw, will the winners get anything? And yes. So the prizes that I showed earlier, one of the prizes is for the winners of the categories. And it's like some cat toys and some fun things for their parents. But yes. Is Bethany in here? What did she say? Bethany. Oh, yes, we've got Candela. She's doing Candela things. They're such good babies. Their poop has all of a sudden gone way wild the last few days, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, not important. Moving on to the next category. We have 2 down, quite a few to go. Next category is Spiciest Kitten. I feel like a lot of us are looking forward to this one, and I know that Sriracha joined this home when he was already sweet, but Bethany had quite the taming process when it came to Sir Sriracha. So without further ado, let's check out the nominees for Spiciest Kitten.
Hi, ladies. Oh, Mac. Mac, I can see you. You're not fooling anybody. We can see you. Good morning. Yeah. Hi, Bugle. Oh, okay. You're okay. Okay, I'm sorry. So is my dad. I love you. Taming feral kittens be like, how did you get out? Ooh. He's okay.
Oh my God. So many spicy babies last year. We are central for spicy babies. Let's go through those nominees one more time, shall we? I think we shall.
Hi, ladies. Oh.
Starting off with macaroni, mackerel, macadoo. The boy, he was so spicy. I felt like he took, the thing about taming feral kittens is you feel like it takes forever to tame them. Even though, like, when you look back at it, I think Mac took maybe 5 or 6 weeks to tame. It felt like forever whenever you're taming a kitten. Like, that could feel like forever because every day you're like hoping that they make some huge leaps of progress, and that usually only comes like right at the end. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? So Macaroni, Macdo. What a good boy.
Oh, Mac. Mac, I can see you. You're not fooling anybody. We can see you. Good morning.
Oh, and Sea Towel. You know, I don't think we definitely did not include Sea Towel in the best TikTok name, and that was my bad. That was absolutely my bad because Sea Towel is a 10 out of 10 name. Sea Towel was just as spicy as I would say. Bugle's probably a little spicier, you know, at the beginning, but Sea Towel is a close second. Cheeto was like, oh my goodness. He was just angry all the time. Like, he would growl at me. He was just so mad. But even Sea Towel, I think I saw a video from their mom just the other day, and he was sleeping next to her. So donation link is in the video description. I probably need to say that more often, but I don't know where we're at. But we are raising funds for our spay neuter, which is partially the whole point. But honestly, who doesn't want to have an award show for kittens? Anyway, next one.
Hi, Bugle. Oh, okay.
And Bugle. Do we even need to say words for Bugle? I don't think so. If you know, you know.
Okay, I'm sorry. So is my dad. I love you. Taming feral kittens be like, how did you get out?
And again, splatter. I mean, how can I say? Bethany is here! Bethany, I've been bragging on you this whole time. Splatter, we don't need an explanation. Y'all know. Y'all been here. 12,000! Oh, we're so close. That's so exciting. Oh, and Karashi. So here's the thing about like Karashi and Sriracha. You know what had happened is I got these spicy kittens, and I just dumped them at Bethany's house. I was like, here, Bethany, would you like some spice for your house? And I just dropped them, and then she worked her magic and made them tame. But she had almost the same amount of kittens, if not the exact same, like the chip babies. She had 6, I believe. Wasn't it 6, Bethany? Bethany could have lost a finger. I know. She was brave. She had to tame all 6. And just like my kitties, you know, a couple came around sooner than later. But Sriracha and Karashi took 5 ever to come around. But you saw the work that she does. I mean, we saw Sriracha. What a boy. What a boy. All right. It is time. I know. Bethany's the best. I couldn't do it. Does Miss Bethany have a TikTok? Yes. Miss Bethany's TikTok is saucy_skates. Am I doing okay? Candela? Is this okay? I think she's just observing. Make sure I'm doing okay. I know, Candela. Okay. It is time for most spiciest kitten of 2021. This is a big category. This is the big one. This is the one that, you know, I think a lot of us fell in love with. The noms, yeah. And the winner for 2021 Spiciest Kitten is, I mean, I feel like this could be self-explanatory, although I definitely thought someone else might have had it. 2021 Spiciest Cat is Splatter. A round of applause for Miss Splatter. Splatter, splatter. What is the matter? You destroyed my blinds, and now I don't have any protection from the sun in my office. Woo! Splatter, splatter. I mean, we could have seen that coming. You know what I mean? Spaghetti doors. She took it. She took it for the win. She did it. Candela is so sweet, and so is her sister. I don't know where her sister is. Her sister has discovered the bed, and therefore the bed is the place that she would like to be. All right, now moving on from Miss Splatter, aka Spaghetti Doors, it only makes sense that we move into the naming portion of our award show, which is most unique name. This will take you down a little trip through memory lane for some of our more thoughtful and unique names for 2021. Hello. Oh, careful.
Oja Noodle, good mornings. Bathroom parties can't stop, won't stop. You think? Hi! You guys want your second dinner? Yeah? Okay, let's get you your second dinner. I love you, sweet boy. Hey, Taki. Hi, lady. Cheetah. Hockey. Are you making lines?
Oh, so many babies. I see some questions. Cat Marie's in here. Hello, Cat. If you guys, one of our prizes was donated by Cat Marie Designs. I have her linked in the description. If you want to buy anything that she sells, which is all cat related, go check it out. It's wonderful. Hello. Okay, so we went through a little trip down memory lane. Let's revisit here for a second.
Oja Noodle.
Uda Noodle. Uda Noodle is the one that I think I get asked the most. And Uda Noodle mom does not have a TikTok, and he is happy and healthy in his forever home. Udon is always baby. One of the categories we actually didn't go forward with is babiest baby of 2021, which I feel like Udon Noodle would have taken the prize. You know what I mean?
Good mornings. Bathroom parties can't stop, won't stop. You think? Hi! You guys want your
Did I miss
second...
one? I got distracted by Candela. Okay, no, I didn't.
Hi!
Flo Rida and Mr. Worldwide. Remember, Flo Rida and Mr. Worldwide got their names because we had Edward Muran. We had their sisters, Cardi and Camilla. Cardi B and Camila Cabello. And then Flo Rida and Mr. Worldwide. I have to be honest, I never called Mr. Worldwide when he was here. I called him Splotch Boy. We called him Splotch because he just had a splotch on his face. But it was a good name. It was a good name.
You guys want your second dinner? Yeah? Okay, let's get you your second dinner. I love you, sweet boy. Hey, Taki.
And then, of course, the chip babies, all 9 of them. Taki, Cheeto, Frito, Pringle, Pocky, Bugle, Ritz Bits, Chex Mix. Who did I miss? Cheeto, Frito, Taki. Oh, I missed Dorito. And Dorito, all 9 of them.
Hi, lady. Cheetah. Hockey.
Sriracha. So Sriracha came, as I said, from Bethany's house. And Bethany is the best at naming kittens. Actually, Bethany named Udon Noodle. So Bethany gets that. Like, she's the best. Like, she's the best at that. My names are stupid. Her names are wonderful. So, Miso, Ponzu, Ryu, Sriracha, Karashi, Miso. I mean, she just comes up with the bangers.
Are you making Ryu biscuits? Ryu!
Karashi and wasabi. Ugh. Love them. Love them so much. Most unique name. Most unique name. Are we ready? I have also great names. Well, thanks. But I mean, like, sometimes Bethany will tell me a name and be like, oh, that's brilliant. What am I thinking? Why did I think of that? Ruin Gumbo, right? Like, perfect names. Concrete might take this category next year. I was really proud of Concrete. And my partner was like, not amused. And that broke my heart. We love a theme name. Okay. Drum roll, please. Most unique name of 2021 goes to. It was a very close category. So, in second place was actually Worldwide and Flowrider. And in first place, I think no surprise to me, because I still get asked about him all the time, is Uda Noodle. Uda Noodle gets the prize for most unique name. And probably the only reason that he gets most unique name is because I pronounce things in odd ways. And that's who I am as a person. And that's okay. Congratulations, Uda Noodle. You are a force to be reckoned with. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your prizes. Uda Noodle. Next, moving on to one of my favorite accidents to come out of TikTok was the accidental naming. The accidental TikTok names that came from the captions. Because you know what? Those were a good time. We had so many fun names pop up. And, I feel like I have to have quick water break. There's a delicate balance between, making sure that our hard of hearing family still gets quality captions, but also like having the fun of the captions, because that's what they do. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, let's see all the nominees for this wonderful category.
It's good morning, beautiful. Hi. He doesn't want to come out and play. That's okay. It's vaccine day. It's good morning.
Ugh, what a group. What a group. And you know what? Even though we tried to include most of them, but there were just so many that would pop up. I mean, Spaghetti Horse there were so many things. There was Spaghetti Horse, there was Spaghetti Doors, there was Stupid Horse, there was something about going outdoors. Like, there was just so many. But consistently, Spaghetti Doors was it. Udon Noodle, aka Look at Your Toe. I can't tell you how many times that actually came up when I was editing the captions. And this was when I first started just being like, you know what? Just let them be. Because I just kept editing them. And every time it'd be like, look at your toe, look at your toe. And I'm like, why do I keep having to fix this? And finally I was just like, you know what? Just leave it. And that's how it started. Look at your toe. Spadadders, aka Spaghetti Doors, Stupid Horse. Splatter was destined for failure in terms of auto captions, because not only is her name Splatter, but I said her name's Spadaddors. So as an auto caption, you can only imagine what it had to go through. Spadadors. I'm surprised it didn't come up with 7,000 things. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Boogle, bugle, bayug, boogle, Google. I mean, his usually was like, there was a couple times it was wildly inappropriate and I had to change it. But other than that, it was mostly Google. Like consistently, it was like, oh, you meant Google?
Hi. He doesn't want to come out and play.
Dorito, aka Dirty Toes. We loved that for her. That was hilarious. Hey, it's not for you to bite. This is a bad idea to have wired headphones. Dorito, she was like, Dorito left like really early on in the taming process because overnight she was like, oh, this is what we're doing? But Miss Dirty Toes.
That's okay. It's vaccine day.
Russia, aka Ratchet. I loved it when it called him Russia. I thought that was so funny. Oh, so fun. So fun. Drum roll, please. We had some great nominations for Best TikTok caption name. And Best TikTok caption name goes to, drumroll please, it wasn't close, but it was an honorable mention, as Bethany says in this wonderful note that she wrote for me. Runner up, aka honorable mention, is Dorito, aka Dirty Toes. And for the win, to no one's surprise, one of our longest residents at Miss Dixie's Kitten Rescue is Spaghetti Doors. I was about to just say Spaghetti Horse and just ruin everything. Spadadors. And actually, you guys, I may or may not have Spaghetti Door merch on, just sitting, just hanging out, just ready to go. So if you want that, you just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know if you want some Spaghetti Doors merch, because it's here and it's cute. And I wasn't sure if you actually wanted it, but I'll give it to you. All right. Splatter so far has two wins. And you know what? We love that for her. Okay. Spaghetti Door merch. Okay. You'll get it. Next is one that I think is near and dear to my heart. Is the most dramatic transformation. Now, most of these were spicy. Some of these were sick, I believe. And so it's just a matter of a kitten going from point A to point B, aka rescued to adopted. And what did that process look for? But Dr. Mary, don't you hold back on the Spaghetti Doors merch. The merch should ship to the UK. So the third party seller that I use should ship to the UK. If it doesn't, I need to find a new third party merch. There's gonna be hundreds of us wearing Spaghetti Door merch. It's gonna be wonderful. Okay, moving on to most dramatic transformation. Are we ready?
Boy, listen, I get it. I'm not gonna touch you. But look at you. You're outside of your little toilet space. It's okay. Momo and Tara, Appa, you missed breakfast? Screamies. Your tail looking great, looking stellar. You're not happy, are you? Okay. Hello, say hi.
Okay, I'm seeing in the comments you guys also want Screamy merch. Absolutely. I can make that happen tomorrow. Not a problem. You want both. I'm here to serve. Is that what you want? That's what you gonna get. Most dramatic transformation. Let's see that one more time, shall we?
Boy, listen,
Oh, Bugle. Bugle and his emotional support toilet and his emotional support cactus. That cactus helped a lot of spice.
I get it. I'm not gonna touch you. This is okay, dude. You're outside of your little toilet space.
And Spadadders, of course. Can't forget Splatter. She was a very slow transformation, but a big change. Okay, so if I were to vote, if I could have voted, which I felt like I couldn't because that would be very biased, I probably would have chose Ritzbits because in my idea, dramatic is like very fast, you know, like overnight. It like happens in the blink of an eye. Ritzbits completely transformed in the matter of like 3 hours. I went from not being able to touch her trying to like bite my face off, to being able to kiss her face. You know, she like trusted me in like that. That would have been my vote because she was intense. The avatars would probably have given me a second, like a second runner up, because I was like 99% sure that Lil Momo was going to lose her eye, but she did not. And that was wild to me.
Momo and Tara, Appa, you were super first.
The Avatar kitties actually spent like 3 days at the hospital. They were so sick. They had to be on some pretty hard antibiotics to start and were under really close monitoring. So they were really sick. But you know, they better now. I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok because I think it's frozen, but they should at this point know to come to my the YouTube anyway. Chicks and Red Smith's mom posted a video a few minutes ago. That's sweet. Okay, Plum.
Screamies.
So we all know Plum's story. Just a quick recap. She was brought in by some wonderful people who found her hit by a car, and she had her tail amputated, but then she tested positive for FIV, and she was at risk of losing her life. And they asked me if I would take her, and I was like, absolutely. Of course I would take her. She doesn't need this badness in her life. And her tail was quite the process, though. Like, that thing did not want to heal. So she was like, we had to change bandages every 3 days. She hated that. She had to be in a cone. She had to be in a diaper. It was wild. That poor sweet little girl. And now she's looking great. Now she is a sass queen. I've been following your TikTok, Plum. Better watch it. Be nice to your mom.
Stellar.
Oh, the fishies. They were dramatic in that they were so spicy and scared, and they got so sweet.
You're not happy, are you? Okay.
And Sriracha and Karachi. Spicy babies.
Hello. Say hi.
That is also quite the lineup. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot there. So I'm pretty excited to see who'd won, because like I get the whole like spicy transformation, but I feel like, you know, there's just there's so much potential with transformation itself that this could be a big deal. So are we ready for a drum roll, please? Sriracha and Karashi are definitely my biggest transformation fosters. Yeah, Bethany. They were wild. Wild. Are we ready? Dun 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 dun. Okay. And 2021 most dramatic transformation is by a landslide. Splatter and Bugle. We are just cleaning up Miss Spaghetti Doors. Woo! That is 3 categories. She has absolutely swooped. Now, part of me feels like it's a little unfair because she was probably one of our most recent, she's one of our most recent adoptions. So she's fresh in our mind. But also, Google and Spaghetti Doors were very dramatic transformations. How much trouble Sriracha gave you in the yes. So congratulations to Sriracha and Spaghetti Doors. You're number 1 in our hearts. And everyone else who was close, I love you anyway. You're all my favorite transformations because you all survived. All right. Well, this is not a good transition. I shouldn't have said that. But our next category is the heckinest chomps. But I didn't think it was fair to have the most heckinest chomps without paying homage to the ones who brought us the heckin' chomps. And that, my friends, is Miss Cardi B and Miss Sorry, I got fully distracted. Ooh, my brain's all over the place. Focus. So, heckin' chomps. When we took in Little Miss Cardi and Camilla, they were going downhill rapidly. And for a while, they turned up. They started to get better. And I offered them food. And Little Miss Cardi, who we thought had cerebral hypoplasia, which means she was really wobbly, took the most heckinest chomps. She bit into that food with such vigor that I was like, girl, those were some heckin' chomps. And then it just took off from there. Mary buffering. Stop it. So, without further ado, let's watch our little throwback video of our 2 little princesses, our 2 girls that walked so Flo and Worldwide could run. Without Cardi and Camilla.
How you doing this morning, Camilla? Oh, okay. It's time for bath. I know. Are you in protest? She's so angry. You're so angry.
Of course, too much.
I just love how defiant you get after baths. You're just so mad. He's so nice. You're supposed to eat it, not just get it on your face, Cardi. Oh, some heckin' chomps. Some heckin' chomps. Wow. Wow. Yesterday they were heckin' chomps. I don't even know what today's chomps would be. She's on a roll.
Oh, my sweet girls. They fought so hard, and we had multiple vets helping us and trying to figure out what was going on, and we never figured out why or what was the reason. Their guess was that it was something hereditary that they just couldn't get through or past, or there was nothing we could do. But they did bring us the heckinest chomps. We don't know what they died of. It kind of seemed like their bodies stopped digesting food, and that's what they passed away from, but we really don't know. To be fully honest, I did want to have an autopsy done, but I did not preserve them properly for it to be done, and so that was my bad. But I learned. It wasn't fading kitten. It was definitely something either hereditary or there was something going on internally. Didn't have waterproof mascara. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. But they were the ones that brought us Heckin' Chomps. And Heckin' Chomps really has taken the world by storm. Not only is Heckin' Chomps on our channel, it is all over foster channels. And I love seeing all the Heckin' Chomps that every single foster or adopted animal does. And it's just my favorite thing in the world. So even though they weren't with us long, their legacy will live on probs forever because Heckin' Chomps are like the best thing in the world. So, without further ado, let's move into our nominees for the Heckinest Chomps.
These chomps are so heckin'. I'm gonna lose my mind, Katara. The chomps, my love. They're so heckin'. You don't even know what to do with them. Wow. Your chomps are so heckin'. You got the heckin' chomps. And you making a mess? Wow.
Oh, we love the Heckin' Chomps. Let's rewatch those, shall we? Oh. Ow. She went right into my toe. It's Casita. She has emerged from her sleepy slumber. Let us start with the Avatar babies. I think what the Avatar babies had is they had power in numbers. You know, it wasn't just one of them doing the Heckin' Chomps. It was all of them. It was a group effort, and that made them super heckin'.
These chomps are so heckin'. I'm gonna lose my mind, Katara.
Plum, I mean...
Chomps, my love. They're so heckin'. You don't even know what to do with them.
This right here, that is how Plum eats. It is chaotic. It is everything. It is literally the definition of heckin' and chomps. Okay? So, like, it's a tough category because, I don't know, Plum is like, her chomps were super heckin'.
Wow.
Mr. Worldwide's chomps were also heckin'. His are honorary because of his sisters, of course. He was the second baby we ever used Heckin' Chomps on, so he's here, although I don't know.
Your chomps are so heckin'. You got the heckin' chomps. Ponzu?
And Ponzu was a mess. I mean, you can tell. That girl knew how to eat, and she didn't care about being ladylike. And I love that for her. And I support that, and I think that that's wonderful.
Making a mess? Wow.
That girl. All right. We have the winners. Mr. Worldwide almost didn't make it. That is correct. He came to us on literally the brink of death, and then he pulled through. So now, the winner for the Heckinest Chomps, Casita. Ditto Casita. Drum roll, please. Okay. Winner is, in a close call, second and third place were Mr. Worldwide and the Avatar babies. But the champion of the Heckinest Chomps is Ms. Plum herself. This is not good. This is going to go straight to her ego. I don't think that she needs this. But you know what? You have voted and we stay true. So congratulations, Plum. You are in fact the best. And now you have confirmation. And I'm so sorry for your mom because she now has to deal with that. But I'm very excited for you. Very happy for Plum. Hello. I love seeing all my adoptees in the chat. It's wonderful. Yay, Padam! Okay. The next category, if you remember, 2021 was the year of bad poops, okay? From very dramatic bad poops like Edgar and Sriracha to more smaller, annoying bad poops like all of the Giardia kittens. That was annoying. Every year has a theme, and last year's was poops. But in particular, we had Mr. Eagers, Edgar, who had constipation problems from the time he was a wee chap, 2 weeks old, all the way until he was about 3 months old when he finally was able to poop like a regular kitten. That was quite the time. Racha, however, was a disaster the entire time, and I just don't think his body's ever gonna be normal. His poops are healthy in terms of the in terms of what they're composed of, but they're always questionable. And those are our 2 nominees. So without further ado, let's watch the poop chat.
Edgar? Hey, buddy. Love you.
On our way to pick up our boy! Raja has now spent 2 days at the vet. According to the vet, he still has not pooped, so we will be on poop watch.
Hi, bud. Are you ready? Hi, buddy. Are you home? He says, I'm home. I'm happy to be home.
Okay, yeah. So, like, those are the 2. And someone said in the chat, yeah, Mr. Soft Serve, he was Mr. Soft Serve Surprise. That was Sriracha. And you know what? We learned a lot from Sriracha, and it was a very expensive lesson, but we've learned a lot, and we can make those changes going forward. Eagers was just a lot of enemas, that poor boy, and special diets to get his body better, but his body is great. Honorable mention should be Bugle's loud poop from the live. Oh my god, I forgot about that. But yeah, that was when they had the Giardias. And Bethany's right. We need to manifest good poops in 2020. Where are we at for the GoFundMe before we move on to the categories? Bert's mom. We have not gotten to Bert's category yet, so I'm glad you're here. You voted for Sir Edgar Allan Poe. I love it. All right. The winner for the worst poops of 2021 is, drum roll, please. Hello, babies. I got babies on my lap. And I think this comes as no surprise. The worst poops of 2021 goes to Mr. Spicy Sriracha himself. Woo! Thank you guys so much for donating. We're really close. We'll probably leave the GoFundMe up for a little while afterwards. Thank you guys so much. We're so close. You're wonderful. Sriracha is the worst poops of 2021, and I think we can all agree to that. I think we can all agree that Racha is, in fact, the worst poops I've ever seen, and I would never like to deal with that ever again. Sweet, sweet stinky boy. The girls they're in a mood now. Both winners for being losers. Yeah. Mr. Adoption on hold until his poop clears up. Yeah. It was like forever. Oh, God. All right. We actually only have 4 more categories. Only 4 more categories. So, let's move on to our next one. Our next one is most likely to only be operating on 1 brain cell, which I feel like we can really appreciate this in the kittens. I feel like 2022 is going to be a tough year because we started the year off strong with Bruno. Very strong with Bruno. And it's probably only going to get worse / better from here. You know, it's going to get better because it's hilarious, but it's going to get worse because I feel like we're going to have a lot of single brain cells. You know what I mean? Thank you. My co-hosts are wonderful. So let's go through the nominations for most likely to be operating with only one brain cell.
What are you doing, Udon? Okay, you want some breakfast? You want some breakfast?
Oh, we have to watch that again. This is by far my favorite video of Udon Noodle ever. I can't tell you how long he stared at his little reflection. You think about that daily? Me too. He stared at that for way longer than he should.
What are you doing, Udon? Okay.
Louis McLewerton. That boy, I think if his mom is still in the chat, she can confirm that he, in fact, is operating on a single brain cell. And if you remember, he had some pretty heckin' chomps and decided to go to the emergency room because he chomped through his tube. So he's also the drama. He doesn't have the brains, and he is full of drama.
You want some breakfast? You want some breakfast?
Oh, Sabi. Now, I know a lot of you don't follow Bethany on TikTok, which you should. Saucy_skates. She is my right-hand woman and also one of my fosters. But Sabi came from her clan, Sriracha's clan. And him's working real hard to make that one brain cell work for him, if you know what I mean. And you could just tell. It's just one mishap after the other. You know what I mean? Like, that poor guy. And then Padam, I mean, as sassy as she is, she might not be firing on all cylinders, but that's also not her fault. She did get hit by a car, so we can't hold that against her. And this model walk, it's the best. So Edgar is the one on the floor, not the one in the box. He's the one on the floor there, just like rolling into oblivion. We don't know what he's doing. Ugh. The babies. The brain cell gets me every time. Padam is a supermodel. Padam is everything, but you know what? Edgar also did not have many brain cells. I think, like, in terms of brain cells, like, really Edgar and Bruno probably take the cake. At least Plum could figure things out. Edgar could never, you know what I mean? Udon has to take it for all the ginger babies. Well, we shall see. The one battling his own feats. That was Edgar. Yeah, he doesn't have many smarts. All right. Without any further ado, now that we have thoroughly gone through the nominations, most likely to be operating with one single brain cell, that would be, drumroll please, the GoFundMe's up to 12,770. We're getting so close. That's awesome. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Plum had an unfair advantage. A little bit. Little bit. Okay, without further ado, drum roll, please. The winner for most likely to operating on one brain cell is, whoa. This was the most divided category. Each kitten was within 71 votes of each other. So keep that in mind. In 5th place, we had Sabi. Sabi taking it for the 5th, but it sounds like everyone was really close. 4th place is Eagers. We know why. 3rd place was Sir Udanudo. And in a close second would be Mr. Louis McLewerton, which means our winner of most likely to be operating on one brain cell is Miss Padum. Woo! Congratulations, drama queen. Plot twist, they all share the same brain cell. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 5 places, I know. Well, if the categories were close, Bethany included who they were close with. Louis McLewerton was a good second. And you know what, bud? We might have to reward that because that was real close. And you don't have many brains. But we love you for that. Congratulations, Padum. You did it. You're doing great. You're living life. I hope you're okay with your one brain cell. I totally thought Louis Udon Noodle had it. I don't know. Louis was close. All right. Moving on to biggest cuddle bug. This one is the more wholesome category of the night. We have the drama. We have the ones that want to sue you. We have the ones that have it out for you. The ones that insult me. But then there's the ones that just love me. And for that, I'm thankful. Is still under quarantine. He's under quarantine until Saturday. So he has to hang out in here until Saturday. Sir.
It was so. I'm so sleepy.
Is it a coincidence that those with few brain cells are the most cuddliest? I don't think so. I think it's correct. We start the category off strong with Tuna. Tuna was the first one to break of the fishies, and once she realized that pets were good, she was obsessed. She hopped onto my lap. She wanted love all the time. She wanted to sleep on me. She wanted to be near me. She always purred. And to this day, she is still just as cuddly and sweet with her brother Squid. Next is Ponzu. I did not get to experience Ponzu and Sabi's cuddly, but Bethany could attest that they were incredibly lovey and cuddly. And Ponzu's mom said that she was just as lovey and cuddly. And I think Sabi's mom, who is in the chat right now, can also confirm. Oh, Stitch. The boy who did not want to eat, but he wanted love instead. You guys remember Stitch now Griffin, wanted to have cuddles before breakfast? That was like a legit thing. He wouldn't eat breakfast until I would cuddle him. Like, I wasn't making that up. I had to cuddle him before he would eat. And, you do what you have to do to get them to eat. And Plum. Plum, you got to see a lot of chaotic Plum, but when it was time to go to bed, that girl was like on your face. She loved to sleep on your face. She loved to be by your face. She loved to stretch across your face. Like, she just needed to be on your face. And that's my girl. She loved the face. Know what I mean? Very cuddly, very sweet. Music that was Bean is... And then Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean was like... He was actually found at the same colony that Sriracha and Wasabi and Ponzu and all them were found at. And he was so incredibly cuddly and lovey and just the absolute love bug. And to this day, he is still just as lovey and cuddly and lovable as he was here. Still under quarantine, and he's under quarantine until Saturday. So he has to hang out in here until Saturday. Until Saturday, sir. And then Salbao. I'm pretty sure Salbao won't win because a lot of people have forgotten about Salbao, but Salbao was so amazing. She talked to you, she played fetch, and she just wanted to cuddle with you and Edgar all the time. She was just so sweet.
It was so.
I'm
so sleepy. I'm so sleepy.
Did not mean to restart that. We have a pretty tough category here, I will say, because especially between like Griffin and in particular Sally, even though I know most people didn't vote for Sally, I would imagine. They were so incredibly cuddle. You voted for Sally? Oh, that makes me so happy. Salbao. Sweet baby. Okay. It is time. Time to announce the biggest cuddle bug of 2021. You know what, Momo and Kantara's mom, I see you in the chat, and you have to, I see them being cuddly at your house. I do. But you have to understand, they were not cuddly at my house. They were wild. They were absolutely insane at my house. So I didn't get to experience that, but I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you do. Okay. Drum roll, please. Oh, my nose. And the winner for most cuddly in 2021 is... This girl is going to have quite the ego. Our winner is Miss Padam, followed by Stitch and Mr. Bean. Wow. Wild. Plum and Miss Spaghetti Doors are tied in terms of their winnings. Wild. I did not see that coming. Congratulations, Miss Plum. And congratulations, Griffin, for being a runner-up, and Mr. Bean. Oh, Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. We are down to the last two. She's going to need a bigger cone for her ego. Yeah, you're right. They're just so happy and content in their new home with their mama. I know, those two sweet girls. Where are we at for the fundraiser before we head into the last two categories of the night? We just had Padam rig the votes. I think so. Someone get a mop. Padam is cleaning up. I feel like she hacked into the mainframe. You know what I mean? Beanie was just happy to be here. Oh, hi, Katie. Give Mr. Bean some love from me. Okay. No, we need like 30 more categories. I know. Well, so we tried to come up with like the best categories that we could think of, but I feel like we may have missed a few ones that we could improve on next year. So we'll see. Next year we'll have different categories. Maybe it'll be more, but I can tell you that hosting is hard. 1310. We're getting claps. We're getting close. Let's not get claps. Okay. Next one. Most likely to cause a prison break. If you remember, we had a lot of individuals who tried to break through things, break into things, and free little ones. Dobby was one of them. Bugle was a destroyer, but also a prison breaker. So, like... Oh my gosh, I just tried to hurt myself. We have a lot of options next to your dirtiest Pete's. You're not wrong. Hey, don't bite that. Let's see our nominations for Prison Break.
Bugle, I know it was you. You did it. Don't act all sweet. You do this every day. You destroy something and then you're very sweet. Udon noodle, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dobby, you hate this. What are you doing here? Stop trying to act macho. We know you're not. It's good morning. It's good morning.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys remember Stormy, Sprout, and Daisy? Stormy, Sprout, and Daisy, they were such good babies. I get updates from Stormy and Daisy all the time, actually. They're doing really well. Let's rewatch, shall we?
Bugle.
We have to start with the destroyer himself. I mean, this is just one example. Broken plastic things. She tried to break into every little, like, the kitten playpens. If there was something crashing in the house, it was Bugle. Like, he was a disaster, but, like, the best kind. You know what I mean?
I know it was you. You did it. Don't act all sweet. You do this every day. You destroy something and then you're very sweet. Udon
Noodle liked to break into playpens, not necessarily to let the babies out, but to be baby. He wanted to remove baby from baby pen so Udon Noodle could be baby. You know what I'm saying? So Dwight was also a runner. Dwight was a runner and a track star, but Dwight got swept up real fast. So he only spent a few days with us, really. You thought it was someone else destroying the room. I did, but that's not. That's him.
Noodle, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I know.
Dobby, you.
And you guys remember every single day I would go in and check on the babies in the kitten room. Dobby would jump in and he's like, oh, what are we doing here? It's like every day he needed to like remember that he hated this, but he always tried to break in. Like he always wanted to be in there. He did not like closed doors, but he didn't really like what was behind the doors. That's who he is as a cat.
I hate this. What are you doing here? Stop trying to act macho. We know you're not.
And the Duck Bros. I mean, I looked for the video for a while, but I think I kept missing it. But they kept like, they would push their little like plastic playpens. They would push the corners where they knew that there was weak spots. And they would go through and just break through. Oh my God, next year you should have a lightning round of high school superlatives for the kiddies. That is brilliant. I'm guessing sweetest bonded pair was Splatter and Bugle. Actually, it was Dobby and Dudley. Sprout, Stormy, and Daisy. Every time I opened that door, they were like, I'm out of here.
It's good morning. It's good morning.
You know, you can't have the good without the trouble, and we get a lot of trouble in this house. And then they just started jumping over. I know. They figured out, all the kittens downstairs have figured out how to jump out of their little playpen, so I've had to make it taller. They want to be tall, but they're not that tall. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right. Most likely to cause a prison break in 2021 is, drumroll, please. The way they would always leap out always cracked me up. Me too. It's pretty funny. Da 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 da. The girls are fighting in my lap. The suspense is high. Excuse me. The winner is lots of close votes for honorable mention. Bugle, Dobby, and Udon Noodle. It was very close. And the winner then is the Duck Bros. So Huey, Dewey, and Louie, they are most likely to cause a prison break, and that makes sense. If you remember early on when they came into the rescue and I had them in their little like teepee tent, they would climb the teepee and they would try to get out that way. So like they were troublemakers from the get-go. Girls. They were troublemakers from the beginning, and good on them. They win. They get all the recognition for being the little troublemakers that they are. Ay, ay, ay. We are down to our last category. And last I saw, the fundraiser is a little bit over $13,000, and that is amazing. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to make our fundraising goal, but I want to say really quick, just to be a little cheesy, thank you guys so much. We've had a phenomenal year, and this year's only going to get better. And the really awesome thing about, you guys supporting me in any way that you can is you actually support the rescue, and all of that money goes towards some type of program for the rescue, whether that's foster program, whether that's TNR program, whether that's spay neuter days, whether that's a medical grant fund that we're going to start here. All the money that you guys give or have given to us goes directly back to the rescue, which in turn helps my community. And my community doesn't have a lot of help for cats. So the amount that you're able to help support us with allows us to help not just the foster kittens, but other people in our community who maybe couldn't have been able to do so many things, financially. And that is important to me because we live in a community where they don't have a lot of access to resources that bigger towns do, and I'm really happy to bring that to all of them. If you're still interested in donating or you wanted to donate, please don't feel like you have to. Just being here is going to help so much. The link is in the description of the YouTube Live. It's a GoFundMe. I thought a GoFundMe would be better so that way you guys could see the monitoring of the progress. But I love you all so much, and I really appreciate it. Please don't feel sorry if you can't. Say sorry that you can't donate right now. You have to help yourself first, always, 100%. Please always help yourself first. And if you have extra, thank you so much. If you don't, that's fine. I'm here to, we're here to have a good time. Hello, focus. We're here to have a good time. We're here to educate, and I'm just very excited. Maybe recognize and appreciate baby sisters, Foofy Girl, and beautiful Dixie. Sweet Dixie. Yes. You guys are wonderful. Yes. Remember to like the video and all the good stuff. So let's move into the namesake of the Screamies. The most loudest, heckinest scream. Without further ado, let's go in to the nominees.
It's good morning! Hello! You are demanding this morning, more than usual. Okay. Listen, you have to be. I'm working on it. Is there something you want?
Someone in the chat, before we go into talking about this, someone in the chat said, almost 650 people here, we need a Discord. I don't know how Discord works. Okay, I don't understand Discord. I don't know what it's supposed to do. I don't understand Discord. I hear you, but I don't know what it does. Someone enlighten me what the point of Discord is, and I'd be happy to set it up. But I don't know what it means. So let's go through the nominees, shall we?
It's
Ed. So this, every time I think of Ed screaming at me, it is literally this video. This video, he was the loudest and the angriest I have ever heard him be. Ever. I've never heard him be louder or angrier than this particular video.
good morning. Hello. You are demanding this morning, more than usual. Oh.
So Raisin, although was not in my house, Raisin was at Bethany's house, and Raisin was Ed 2.0. He was loud and demanding. Poor kid had ringworm, and so he couldn't have any friends, which is not funny. At the end of the day, it's serious, but it's not funny. But he was so loud. Oh my God. Okay, so Discord is the large group chat. I guess we can figure that out. I had to go through a huge learning curve with the live stream here. So now that we've got this figured out, I can probably hop into Discord. Bagel was another one. Oh my God. Again, Bagel was not in my house, but Bagel, I drove him to his neuter surgery and he screamed the whole drive to his surgery. And I remember texted Bethany and I was like, is this one Bagel? And he was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, that one's Bagel. So loud.
Is that all we want to say?
And the Duck Bros. I mean, we've already talked about this. They are so loud and so screamy. You know what I mean? Like, they were never not screaming. That's just who they are.
Have to be. I'm working on it. I do.
And Bert. I mean, Bert, from the first day he came in, the video I have of him when he first came into the rescue, he was just screaming at the top of his lungs from his carrier. He was just screaming. He was full scream the whole time. And he never stopped. And he was loud. And he knew what he wanted. He was so loud.
Is there something you want?
Oh, the babies. Oh, and for the namesake of the Screamies. Bert, I know, Bert's such a good baby. The screamer. Oh. And the winner. Drumroll, please. The winner for the loudest heckin' scream. This one's a tight one. Like, I feel nervous for this one because this is like the Screamies namesake. This is like the gold of all gold. Long drawn out screams that kill me. I know. He's so loud and screamy. The winner. Drum roll, please. Are you ready, Casita? She's just chilling in my lap. The winner. Oh, I can see there's extra writing. The winner followed. So in second and third place are the Duck Bros and Bart. And the winner of the most heckinest screams of 2021, voted by the people, is Mr. Ed himself. Edward Muran. He did it. He got to be the most heckinest scream of 2021. And remember, we had 3,400 votes come in for the Screamies. So, like, we had a lot of people vote. Oh my God, we were cheated. Where's Gizmo? I'm sorry. I had a lot of technical difficulties, and I thought I was going to be able to do the Screamies in Gizmo's room, but we could not do that. It was a big upset. I definitely thought Bert had this, but Ed won. Eddie boy. You know, it was, interesting coming from just like watching my TikTok grow and getting more people involved is last year there was like the really big one, Ed. Like everyone kind of fell in love with Ed, and Ed was like a really big story and really a part of it. But this year I feel like it's a lot more even. Like sure, we'll have like individual kitties and whatnot, but everyone like falls in love with everyone. It's not just one kitty that brings people in. It's everyone. You know what I mean? And although Ed deserved it, he screamed at me the whole time he was here. Duncan Jam says Bagel Brother was robbed. Oh, sorry, Jam. Ed threatened us to vote correctly. That makes sense to me. I think you got a lot of fans after Bert, TBH. Your TikTok grown a ton more recently. Yeah. I think a lot of people joined the TikTok after Bert was there, so they don't know Bert. Still waiting for the Tuck Bros album to drop. So fun. That is the Screamies. I know a lot of you who are watching on replay, you didn't get to watch it live. I hope that it is fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I also did get new glasses, as you can tell, but like my eyes are kind of like, you know how when you get new glasses, like the first couple of days, your eyes are like, whoa, what is this? That's how I feel right now. Ed solo most of the time, so he'd stood out. Yeah, that was a lot of it. He was solo, so he kind of stood out a lot. With the groups, they all kind of meshed together, and that's just is how it is. Duck Bros were harmonizing pros. They really were. This has been a blast. This has been so much fun. It's over. Well, the categories are over. All of the winners will get a prize pack, and because we had some winners win multiple things, I think what we'll do is if there was like a close category, we'll send a prize pack to like the second or third place winners, just because I think that's more fair. Plum doesn't need 3 prize packs. I'm sorry, Padum. You don't need 3 prize packs. It's just not how that works. Bladder and Bugle were robbed. Splatter had 3 wins. Bugle had a win, and he did good. Even if you missed it, it's okay. It will stay on the YouTube, so it'll be there. You can watch it as many times as you want. We're gonna keep the GoFundMe open for a few more days, so if you can or are able to or want to donate, we are trying to raise $15,000 to fund our spay neuter program this year. It'd be awesome if we could make it. If we don't make the funding, that's okay. The program will continue on. We will just be able to do a little bit less. She needs to hide the truth. Oh, Padum. Bladder. Yes, this was so much fun. I wish I could stream more like this and have cameras in the different rooms, but I don't think that it'll let me do that. I tried. I might have to play. If they're a bonded pair, would they still get 2 prize packs? No, they would just get 1. They only need 1. They don't need 2. I'm going to watch out for acceptance speeches on TikTok. Now that's pretty funny. Yes, we're at $13,255. That's so amazing. Can you name the winners again really quick? Oh, well, this will be a good round. So if we remember, most likely to sue you for everything you're worth. Ed took that one. The sweetest bonded duo was actually an upset. It was Dudley and Dobby. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Splatter and Bugle, but it was Dudley and Dobby. The next category, we need to get you one of those pet camera things. So I got one of those, and I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work so I could stream by like sitting here. The acceptance speech would be hilarious. Okay, the most spiciest kitten was Splatter. Some of these I already don't remember. Who are getting the prizes? The winners. Most unique name was Udon Noodle. As you can tell, my brain, it's in one ear, out the other. Yes, there's a device for multiple cameras. Yeah, but it needs to be multiple cameras. That's what I have. Like, this is set up to do multiple cameras. But the room to do the other camera is downstairs. So it has to be like Wi-Fi enabled. You know what I mean? Best TikTok caption name is Spadatters. She wins, I believe. Yeah, it was Splatter. Next most dramatic transformation, I believe, was Splatter and Bugle. Whoops, I just dropped one. The heckinest chomps was Padum. Most likely operating with only one brain cell was also Padum. Not too surprising. Biggest Cuttlebug was also Padum. Most likely to cause a prison break was the Duck Bros. And then the loudest heckin' scrim was Ed. And there is one I dropped, but I don't know where it went. And I can't remember which one it was. But I'm so glad you guys were here. This is so much fun. Thank you. Yes, the Duck Bros will still get a prize pack. We'll make it all work. Don't worry. We'll take care of everything. The spicy kitties. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been so much fun. Thank you for coming to the inaugural Screamies 2021/2022. Yeah, if you're an adopter and you're still here, put all of your TikTok names in the chat. All of your names so we can remember the poops. Oh yeah, the poops. That was Sriracha. Worst poops of 2021 was Ratcha Boy. May we all be # blessed with good poops. Best TikTok caption name was Spadadders. Oh, well, I never knew hosting an award show would be so exhausting. We need one in 2023. Well, you'll get one next year. Don't even worry. This will be an annual thing. The Not So Spicy fam is Wasabi and Ryu. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I don't really know how to end this. I guess if you guys want a Discord, you let me know and maybe help me set it up because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, Padum has a TikTok. If you guys go to my TikTok and you look at the Adoption Day videos, which I have a folder for, you can find everyone there. Next year, red carpet video of alums? Maybe. That's a great idea. Probably. You guys have, I know we've helped so many kitties in the last year. And, you know, you guys see Bethany in my foster home, but we have other foster homes who don't have TikTok. So we get to see a lot of kitties through the rescue. When will be human awards? Oh, we don't get appreciated. Pineapple juice, my loves. I love you. I appreciate you. Official beverage of the Screamies. Woo! I love you guys. Oh, when are the human prizes? So to be honest, we haven't figured out like to shut down. So I think what we'll do is we'll let the GoFundMe go for another week, and then once we close the GoFundMe, that's when we'll do the drawing for the human prizes. So it'll be a little bit after the fact, but I want to open the GoFundMe until we've reached our goal or until we've given this just a little bit more time so people can all watch the live. And then we will do the drawing. Don't worry. Was this 21 or 2022? I think it's technically 2022, but it was on the 2021 cats. You know what I mean? So anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I don't know if this is going to randomly cut me off. So pineapple juice. And then I'll end it. Show me the pineapple juice. Show me pineapple juice. And then I'll end the stream. You guys are so sweet. And Bethany. Bethany is the best. Pineapple juice. Love you. Appreciate you. Okay.